Okay, so we have reverse abs here. So reverse abs, my straps come off, and then I've either got a white or a blue spring on here. So I'm going to come onto my knees with my knees or my thighs right up against the shoulder rests, and then bring your hands forward. So your your hands are further forward than your shoulders, but your knees. Your hips are still underneath your knees, right? So I've got this stable still hip joint and this knee joint, and my hands are further forward than my shoulders. From here, just find that centered position through the spine, and then just gently push your shins and the tops of the feet down into the carriage. Slide your shoulders forward so that the shoulders come right over top of the wrists, and then just hold here. Now, if it does feel too light, you can always walk up the frame a little bit and pull yourself a little bit further forward, or if it feels too heavy, slide back, right? Or adjust the spring if you need, right? You can slide your hands around the outside here as well so that the wrist joint is a little less loaded here, but whatever feels good for you. Holding strong and stable through those shoulders and through those knees. Now we're going to keep the shoulders still and just move the knees forward and then back. Now I'm just going to show you 10 of these, but you could do about 10 to 15. You're going to breathe out as you pull forward, and then breathe in as you go back. You don't want to have so much spring tension that you start to feel your shoulders creeping up around the ears. So you should be able to easily keep the work in through the back of the arms, down through those lats with your spring tension, right? The knees pull forward and back. You can always adjust the spring. Adjust the hand position as you need. So 15 to 20 of these is quite nice, getting that nice work through the center. And then when you've done through there, you can shift your bum all the way back towards your heels and take a nice breath there. Now the next variation here, you can do that one again if you like, or the next variation would be hands further forward, shoulders come forward, and then from here, you keep your knee hip still, so that same angle or that same stillness, stability, and then you're just going to slide your shoulders back and then bring your shoulders forward. So you're going to exhale, slide your shoulders back, and then inhale forward. The hip joint stays still and right and over top of the knees, right? So I'm not going to go back like this. I'm going to keep that knee nice and close. So again here, 15 to 20 of these. You start getting that nice work through the shoulders. And then we can sit all the way back once you've done the number. Give yourself a nice little rest. If your knees don't fully flex, just come back. So come up into your full kneeling. Now I'm going to show you one more variation, which is a lateral stretching. I'm going to go this way first, actually, guys, so you guys can see my hands. Knees are up against the shoulder rests again. Knees right underneath the hips. Hands are forward. My right hand, so I'm on the right side of the frame, my right hand is slightly further forward than my shoulder, and my left hand is slightly further forward than that. Then I pull my shoulders forward, draw the shoulders down away from the ears. I always hunch up there, long neckline, connect through the core, and then tiny, tiny little knee pulls here. Tiny, tiny little knee pulls, keeping those shins pressing down. This is challenging through the shoulders, but it's also that lateral flexion through the spine. So if your spine is not loving the lateral flexion, go back to your square position. Otherwise, we've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit yourself all the way back. Take a nice breath there. And then again on the other side. So left hand up the frame, left side of the frame, a little bit further forward than the shoulders, knees are back. Other hand comes further forward. Shoulders slide forward over the wrists. Draw that shoulders down so you've got that nice long neckline. And then our tiny little pulls here. So keep that spine in that center position. You almost have to tuck that. So I'm going to the left, my right side rib. I'm going to tuck it in a little bit to keep all that work through the core. 6. Keep the shins pressing down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set yourself all the way back. Nice little breath there. Good. There's many variations, more variations that you can do there, but that's just one, or 3.